Alright guys, so just want to show you a little bit of running on my SCX24 with 130 motor, motor plate for the Fat Girl chassis. This is a specific motor plate that I have to design so that that motor would actually fit in there. I have to test to see if the 180 fits. I am not sure if it will. It's a good chance it won't, but the 130 fits just fine. I'm running a 52 lossy micro spur with a 22 pinion on a 50 turn motor, and everything else is stock. I went ahead and put the stock wheels, no weights this time, stock links, drive shafts, shocks. I only used a little bit longer shaft on the front shocks to get more articulation, and pretty much that's it. So let's see what it does. Of course, this is meant to be for speed, so yeah, it's pretty fast. I mean, it could go a little slower, but who really cares, right? Whoa, okay. So it's super fast. Holy. Let's see. It's not gonna do the donuts here though. There's too much traction on this spot, but let me see if it'll go through the grass. Yeah, I know I gotta cut the grass. Alright, so it'll go through really tall grass. I like to see the stock one do that. An idea. Yeah, that grass is really tall. I gotta cut that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so there's a bit of a jump there. I didn't realize that. Let's see if it'll do it again. So, I'm thinking we could do a backflip. Alright, let's give that one more shot. Do it. I didn't do it. Pretty much, you can turn your SCX into a basher. Alright, so obviously you don't want to make it go too much faster than that, because you have the worm gears here on the axles. So I'm thinking that's as fast as I'm gonna want to make this one go. Let me go ahead and touch that motor. Super cold, perfect. So pretty much the whole idea of doing this is you're gonna have a much bigger motor, and the bigger motor is gonna be working a lot easier to move this this vehicle. Right now, I didn't bring my scale, but I weighed it before, and see, I got a little bit of paint there. I weighed it before with the battery, and it came just a tiny bit higher than 6 ounces. So this whole vehicle with the battery, motor, and everything weighs less than a cup of water. So not too bad. So what that means is I don't think you're gonna be breaking many parts on it. Even with this power level, as long as you keep it to where you don't get those wheels locked somewhere. But because this is designed to be more of a rock bouncer, then you shouldn't really get those wheels caught anywhere anyways. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's got pretty good control. You guys saw how it goes over the tall grass. I would say this grass, it's getting up there, 6 inches plus. So you know, the grass is just as tall as he is long, so he handled it pretty well. And I don't know, it just worked out. I mean, I figured I wanted to give you guys a little view of it. Like I said, this is, you know, specifically designed to be fast. That's the only way that you can really make it, you know, a bouncer. But that does not mean that the chassis cannot be used for a crawler. When you're using it on a crawler, design a chassis so it could take the stock motor, which is the previous video that I made, where you have the stock motor and it fits in there, no problem. You can still crawl on that. Or if you wanted to, you could use this plate and use the bigger motor and then just run a really small pinion with a really big spur, and you'll get really slow speed anyway, because it'll do the same function as the other motor that the other motor plate that I have, where it puts it on the side on the SCX. But this one just has the motor sitting a little bit higher. That other motor plate that I have kind of puts it here on the side. For center of gravity, for this one, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're just gonna be running hard. So I don't think that little bit of extra weight up there makes a difference. Battery, I would suggest going with a smaller one. This is a really big battery. It's a 350 milliamp hour battery. If you go with a 200 or 250, you could put it sideways and, you know, sit it a lot lower than this. I didn't want to put this one sideways because it sticks out just a bit, and you know, that will make it fall off to the side. Let me see, how did I put this in here? Alright, so you pull it off to the side here. Alright, so you can see it sits, it's a tiny bit wider than the chassis, so I didn't like the way that it sat down here. So the 250 or the 200 will fit inside of the body rails, so you could put it real low on the chassis and it'll have that low center of gravity with the battery sitting on the inside. So that's one option, and pretty much that's it. That's the little guy. Anybody got any questions or anything, just let me know. I'll try to answer those and, you know, give you a little bit of a rundown. Like I said on my previous video, the real mod you have to do is just cut that little notch in there, so you could put that tri-link in there, and then you put the other piece on the inside so that you can bolt on the suspension, the links in the front. These are the rear links that I put in the front. These are the front links that I put in the back. It gives you that nice bouncer look where it's got the longer links in the front, and it allows everything to fall into place. As you can see, the stock servo stops right there at that bar. If you want to get more articulation so it doesn't, you know, crash into it, you can cut that little bar in the front. I only have it there because I like it to stop the wheels there. I don't want the front end to go much higher than that, but you can do that if you want more articulation. And pretty much that's it. That's Fat Girl for the SCX24, and it works. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you liked.